Hello, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the very first episode of Heck Time. Okay, so if you're wondering what Heck Time is, I was basically watching one of those, I was watching a channel called Alpha Beta Gamer. It's basically a channel that showcases a lot of games that are, in the alpha or beta states. Not this game, if you're wondering, even though this is obviously in beta or something like that. It's like a really small version number. But basically, I was watching whoever it was, I don't know who it is, they don't talk, but they were playing a game, and it's one of those sort of like itch.io games, old like PS1 style graphics. And I thought I had this idea of doing this sort of similar, three spooky itch.io games kind of thing, except not three, just like one per each thing. And I was thinking up a name for it, and I thought about Heck Time, and I was like, haha, that's stupid, I'll use it. So that's basically it. Yeah, I'm not sure how to segue into this. Basically, I'm planning on doing this new sort of thing. I have basically two new sort of series planned, ish. And obviously we have whatever Let's Play I'm doing, and obviously I'll get onto a new Let's Play soon. We also have Taken a Look At, which I do occasionally, and now we have Heck Time. Basically, I'm planning on doing 3, so that'll be one extra one, which, is a secret. Which will be a bit more specific, and less sort of general than just looking at random games or looking at specifically horror games. But essentially what I'm going to be trying to do is, I'll be doing Let's Play episode, then I'll do Taking a Look At, then a Let's Play episode, then Heck Time, Let's Play episode, the other thing, and then, repeat it like that. And then between Let's Plays, I'll do something I'm doing now, which is I'll just do all 3 in a row, and then I'll bring out a new Let's Play. So that's sort of what I'm planning. But obviously that doesn't matter for now, because I've still got that other video to do, and we're only just starting this video. So this game is, as you can tell by the menu, it's called Beware. It's a demo right now, but this is actually a really old demo, because it's basically the newest one you can get without paying anything. Although I am planning actually to do videos on all the subsequent versions. I think you basically just subscribe to the Patreon of Andres Fadlena. I think that's right. It's out on the bottom right, you can see the Patreon, and you'll get access to all of the versions of the game. So I'm thinking I'll do a big sort of series of the Beware game, all the different versions, one after the other. But obviously that'll be sometime in the future, because I'll need to save up for actually doing that. But yeah, I found this game, I have no idea really, because it was really popular, a thing to play when it was like first on YouTube. But I think the one I remember the most is by a guy called Angori Tom, who's part of the Yogscast, if that is relevant to you. And I'll put a link in the description. But it was a really old video that he did. And I've been sort of planning to play this game for a while, but obviously, I haven't had the chance yet. But now I do, so I'm doing it. So we'll get into the game. Sound warning. Hi, it's my mouse. There's a loud engine noise when you press play when it's trying to load, so cover ears. Okay, sorry for missing the actual moment the game began. Had to get something to drink, and it was taking ages, so... But yeah, here we are in the game. I also had to change how I was recording this, because the actual game capture froze. But, you know, we're in the game. Also, my mouse isn't locking to the screen, which I think is something that gets fixed in the later versions, but it's something I'll have to deal with. Sorry, also, by the way, the game keeps flashing in and out of existence, so you might see my spooky desktop background picture, which I've now changed to just black, so it won't jump scare you. Yeah, so, this game is basically a horror game, but, so yeah, this is a horror game, but set inside a car, which is, I guess, a pretty cool concept, honestly. You know, usually being in a car makes you feel, like, safe and all. In horror games, I guess, at least. Now, in this one, it's sort of designed around it. But yeah, I can turn on my light so I can see. And we started off in this spooky parking lot, basically. Obviously I know what's going on, and in fact I know pretty much all of what to do in the game, because I looked up a walkthrough. Although, to be fair to myself, there's a lot about this game which is pretty difficult to understand, which I actually managed to work out myself, which I'm proud of, but I don't want to spoil exactly what yet, because that comes later. For now I'm just going to sort of drive, see if I can't find my way to the main road, because it's basically, at least what you're supposed to sort of assume your goal is within this game, is just get out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if I can find a road to get myself out of here. Of course I know where the road is, but, you know, whatever. I'm role-playing, shut up. But yeah, for now it's basically just us driving through a spooky... See how many times I can say spooky in this one episode. Area. Or scarier, you might say. But very soon we'll find something to actually be afraid of. And we'll see what on earth happens when we... what we have to do to deal with that. Oh God, no, they've seen me. Yeah, so basically, this how it be. We get chased by a guy in a car. Actually, a couple guys. So I'm gonna zoom away along the road as fast as I can. Ooh. But yeah, that's basically sort of how the game is. You get chased by a guy and you try your best to evade them. And they're right at my tail, so I'm gonna try and stop them from getting in front of me. Shit. I'm trying to basically concentrate to see if I can get away from them, but they're sort of exactly behind me, so I might have to... Oh, I get fucked. Now I'm chasing them. How about that? I think I might have... Shit. Oh, they're stuck. Oh no. Oh, I should probably turn off my lights as well. Oh, fuck. Don't go off the barrier. Okay, back on the road. So yeah, it's basically, as I've said, just a lot of running away until you can get away from these guys. And not being able to see where you're going because you turned out your lights so they can't fucking follow you. But I'm gonna see if I can't drive for long enough to lose them, or we'll see what happens when they catch me. So, you know, you'll catch me when one of those two things happens. Shit, they got me in their headlights. Oh fuck, I'm off again. Okay, I think I might just stop here. Let's see what they do. They're idiots. Okay, I'll give him a fucking helping hand. Oh shit. Oh no, here they come. Oh again, this is like a really old version, so that was, well, I guess the base sort of game. You know, you drive around, you escape from the guys, but there's a lot more in-depth to it than just that. And I'll see if I can't showcase some of that, because I want to see if I can't get to the very end of this sort of line of gameplay. But there's, you know, secrets hidden around the world that lead to progression through the game. But first of all, I'm gonna use a tactic which is very useful for exploring, which is to do this. I turned on my I think there's a zoom button, but I'm not sure. So if you can see in that building over there, there's actually a guy walking back and forth. And if you can very quietly drive past while he's walking the other way, you can, I think, basically prevent him from seeing you and prevent the guys from chasing after you. So we'll see if we can get away with this. I'm not sure if you actually have to drive really quietly, or if it's just about... Fuck. Alright, let's give this another go. It looks like the guy's walking to the left. And I think what I basically want to do is wait for him to walk... I'm not sure. To start walking to the right. And then he won't actually be looking my way. Although I can't say I'm entirely sure about that. If I wait, he comes out and then walks to the right. And I can drive nice and quietly. Okay, it doesn't look like he's noticed me, and... Okay, it seems like we've gotten away with it. Okay, so step 1 complete. Step 2... is to take a slightly different route than we took before. Specifically, we'll take a little left here, where these rabbits are. And there's, you know, obviously this road is like most of the other ones, just a way for you to drive, but unlike the other ones, it also has something a little extra. A little piece of progression, something that stands out from the environment, something that doesn't quite fit in with the rest. So there's a crossroad, and while we're walking along here, we should hopefully see a light held by a person who quickly turns out and runs away and cowers. Now, of course, your first thought might be, oh, okay, so, you know, I guess that's just some environmental stuff, or maybe something to come in later, but actually there is a specific thing you need to do to get further with this person. And I believe what you're supposed to assume from the way she's acting is she thinks that you are the guys who are chasing you. And so, of course, the obvious thought to that is, okay, how can I prove that I'm not? And the way you do that is by going by her while you're getting chased, and that way she knows that you aren't, you know, the bad guys, because the bad guys aren't going to chase other bad guys, I guess. So I'll go back and I'll restart, and we'll see if I can get that working. Now, instead of going along with the road like I did the first time, I'm going to do the side road, because I think that's the most... Oops. Well, it's an efficient way to get away if you don't go over the fucking trash piles at the side of the road. Right. Because I don't really want to get away, I want to get to the grandma anyway, but I do want to get away afterwards. If I can. Uh-oh. Okay, here we are. Now, any moment now, we should see the grandma with a light in distance. There she is. Okay. So, now, I think I have it enabled so it keeps progress overruns, because it is pretty difficult to do all of this in just one thing. So, I'm gonna see if I can't... Well, I'm gonna try and get away, but in the most likely event that I cannot, I'll just see you back after I fucking get caught or whatever. Uh-oh. Stuck. Right, is the tactic. I'm pretty sure I'm just trapped. Wait, hold on. Gamer. Okay. Come on. This is trickier than my fucking... Upside down gamer. Right, well... hard luck there, but hopefully my progress will have been kept, and I'll be able to just get back to her, and I forgot where I'm going. Hopefully I'll be able to get back to her and continue the story without having to send the metro group once again. But I will try the sneaking trick again, see if I can get back to where I need to be. Okay, so here we are again on the road where we should find Grandma, and this time hopefully she'll give us something interesting to do. Hello. She's waving the light at me. G'day. A little tune. What? It's a good sign, the tune. It means she's about to take us along the road to somewhere we want to go. This part, I think most people managed to work out pretty easily. From what I saw, everyone basically sort of managed to work out, or at least pretended to work out. I don't know. I'm not sure really how hard it is, because, you know, I found out because they worked out and watched their videos, but most people seem to work out that you're supposed to drive past the old lady while you're getting chased to tell her that you are not an evil badman, and then follow her. However, something people didn't work out is actually where you're supposed to go. And obviously, you know, it's sort of like, okay, it's obvious you're supposed to follow her, but it's not quite that, and that's sort of a problem I have with this version of the game. Obviously, I don't know if it is better in some of the more recent versions, but it's not exactly obvious where you're supposed to go, so a lot of people just sort of end up driving off-road in order to follow her exactly, because they don't know where she's going. This is the bit where I actually managed to work something out myself, so I feel all good about myself. But that doesn't matter until we get closer. Right now we're just sort of following her in whichever way she goes. And not rolling back down the hill we came up. And also not running her over if we can help it. But yeah, this is a spooky little forest path that she's leading us along. And at some point she's gonna basically diverge from the road. I think it's sometime after this next corner. I'm just sort of gonna quietly follow her along until she does something worth commenting on. Okay, so now I think she's heading down this hill off the road, and most people try to follow her directly, but what you're actually supposed to do is go around this road and meet up with her later. And obviously, you know, if it was just a straight road, or not just a straight road, but with no like turn-offs, it would maybe be alright, but there's actually a T-junction here where you have to take a right turn, and that makes it pretty, you know, difficult to work out that you're just supposed to follow the road. So I think it would be nice if you had some lights or something that light up and sort of guide you the exact place to go or something. Or maybe she follows the road exactly, I don't know. But what would be best, but and I don't know how it is in the more recent versions. I also know, I think she can sometimes just stop existing, I think, when we get too far away, and I'm hoping, no, she's there. I hope she's not waiting on me. No, I think she's coming closer. Okay, I thought the music stopped for a second, I was worried. Lots of rabbits around. Zoom. So she's gonna cross the road here at some point. And again, what most people do is they follow her directly. And the problem is that doesn't activate a certain thing you need to actually activate to continue the game. It's one of those kind of things where you might know exactly what you need to do, but you need to, you know, activate the thing so you can actually get the prompt to do it, kind of thing. But she's going in there. Most people just follow her, and they find the house that she's sitting in, and they see the thing she's trying to show them, and they're like, okay, and then they leave and they restart. What we're actually supposed to do is take this road going along here, and this is something I actually managed to work out myself by accident. Coming along here, you see there's a whole bunch of lights to the left, and if you take this turn off here, you can follow them. And essentially what the old lady is going to do is she's going to go inside her house across this little river here. And if I can avoid crashing into fucking trees, I'll come to here, and here we are. Now she's gone into that house over yonder. I'll see if I can stop hitting the railing, and usually she just sits in there until you come here, and most people don't know you're supposed to come here. But I just sort of remember accidentally coming here, being like, what's this? Oh, there's the grandma's house over there. And then she just starts walking out, and I was like, what the f***? But what she'll do is she'll walk all the way along, come around here, and she'll show you a painting, which is, once she comes closer I can describe it very usefully emissive. A picture of her on the right there, someone else on the left, see if I can, what an ugly fucking lady, someone else on the left, and a lever. Now this isn't hugely obvious what it means, but what it does actually mean is this lever is actually where those bad guys start chasing you from. And what this means is you're supposed to try and get in there and pull this lever that this guy's pulling right here. So and obviously a lot of people try and do that, and they manage to get inside, and they aren't actually given the prompt to be able to pull the lever because they haven't done this bit here. But that doesn't really matter because the well, I don't know if it's still exactly the same for the later versions, but regardless, I'm done here, so I'll try and get back and get into that place without restarting, because it takes fucking ages to load up the game. But I'll see if I can't get back to the beginning where I'm meant to be, and I'll aggro whatever the fuck some of the guys get them to chase after me, and see if I can't get back into that little place where the lever is. Something I didn't actually mention is I think this game technically has a day-night cycle, although it looks pretty dark a lot of the time, but I think it does actually get brighter and darker as you go, which is a little interesting, I think. But anyway, we're here, so I'm gonna drive past here. Actually, I wanna do the epic gamer trick where I go past the river, so I'll try backing up here and see if I can't aggro them, like, fuck. See if I can actually drive a car properly.
Wow.
Okay, here we go. I'm not sure if you can see. We'll take a look at it when we go back the way, when we come back here. But I think basically something to notice is that the gate is still actually closed once they come out, so it's not just enough to aggro these guys and get back to the gate. There's something else that needs to be done, but we'll think about that once we've gotten rid of these guys. If we can actually do that, please God. Let's see what happens. Don't ask why I'm picking up speed. It's I definitely didn't know that was gonna happen. Shit. Go. Oh, I forgot. It's literally scripted, so... Well, you'll see. Let's see what happens. Well, actually, it doesn't happen quite yet, does it? Alright, let's get these guys around this parking lot, see if we can't lose them. Okay, don't turn the lights on. So yeah, it's a pretty big reveal. Oh god, there was two of them all along, I guess. I don't quite have the gaming YouTuber reactions, given the fact that I pretty much know everything that's gonna happen, so sorry. But hopefully we can get rid of these guys. Spooky. Oh, okay. Aha! They turned around. Yes. Oh, no, they're already going behind us again. Oh no. I'm gonna try and squish them up against the fucking... Ah! Here we go. And then these guys are coming down this way. Oh, 360. No scope. Because cars don't have scope, so it's technically a no scope shot. Get past these guys, and hopefully they'll interfere with each other or something, and give me the time to escape. I don't really know if I need to escape or not, but I think I will. I'll do the gamer trick again. The good old gamer trick. Gamer trick number 2. Okay. What's that called again? A fucking... where you suddenly brake and fucking they go ahead of you? It's probably something. 360. Oh, I'm stuck. No. Not quite. Maybe I'm... Fuck. These ugly motherfuckers. I can do it. But no one is here to help. Are these guys gonna fucking do something already? Well, I think I'm pretty much fucked, so I'll see you back at the start. Okay, managed to get away again, so let's see if we can't activate the second chase and do more or less the same thing we did last time. Get past these guys. Motherfucker. Speed. Ah, fuck. Shit. Wait, hold on. Just go this way. Quick. Right. See if I can't get them all turned around. Oh yeah, get fucked. Shit. I think we're gonna end up meeting the first one coming down this road. Possibly. I mean, hopefully not, but I think it's probable. Okay. Fucking river track again. Just get through and make it. Shit. I'm gonna go this way. Don't like glitch and die or something. as long as the physics don't fuck up for like the 5th time. But I'm kind of cheating anyway, so I guess that's a risk I gotta take. And I'm out. Wait for him to go back. Unfortunately, they do seem to know where I am, so it's annoying because I don't think that's ever happened before. Usually they lose you as soon as you get out into the water. Wow, great. Okay, one last fucking try. I'm gonna try not actually bothering getting away from them and just trying to get into the place straight away. I'm still gonna need them to get past me first. And oh no, I'm stuck. Ah, shit. Okay, fuck it. That's as much as I'm doing. I spent too long on this already. Basically what happens is you turn the power on and all the like lamps around the place are on. Like all these lamps up here are shining light and shit. And the one other thing that actually does in this version at least is if I can find it. Here it is actually. Yeah. So here, once you have the power on, something will be projected onto here, and it's basically a news story about how all these cars are burning and whatever. And it basically just gives a sort of teaser to the fact that there is actually something going on in the game. But other than all that, you know, there's nothing actually in this version of the game. But hopefully, sometime soon, I'll make another video about a later version. And there'll be more stuff in that we can check out. Obviously I'll have to do the same stuff I've done here and actually succeed this time, but I can do that off camera. But yeah, other than that, I think that's about everything to show off. Obviously, I mean, again, I'd like to show off the actual power, but I can't because I failed and I'm not spending any more time on it. But there's plenty of other videos around that, you know, actually do have people you know, succeeding in this. Although a lot of the time they end up just sort of accidentally managing to use the physics to turn the switch because they don't manage to get the babyushka to show them the painting properly. But yeah, that's that. Hopefully a new video will be out soon, and after that I'll be starting a new Let's Play. But you know, this is the first episode of Heck Time, so hopefully it'll be a good series going forward. I'll be able to look at some nice spooky games. But for now, the video has come to an end. So if you like the video, give it a like. If you want to see more videos, subscribe. And other than that, I suppose I'll see you in the next video that I see you in. See ya. So, after a couple of tries, I finally managed to do what I was trying to do in the first place. You saw before, I managed to actually finally get inside by just sort of sneaking in the moment the second guy came out. Also, you saw a cursor appeared when I got close enough to the switch, and that's basically what I was talking about before. That cursor doesn't appear unless you've actually done the event with the grandma coming up to you with the painting and, you know, showing it to you. And once that happens, you can get the cursor to appear, but without that, it doesn't actually work. And obviously, this what you see now is what happens when you have the power turned on. All the lights start coming on, and this projector gets turned on as well, and you can see something going on here. It's not massively in depth, but it's basically just some fucking keywords that give a general clue as to what may be the kind of thing the game will be about in the later versions, which I'll look at eventually. But yeah, for now the video is actually over, as it was supposed to be earlier, but now I've finally done stuff I meant to do. So, for real this time, if you like the video, give it a like. If you want to see more videos, subscribe. And other than that, I will see you in the next video that I see you in. See ya.